I believe we're getting some visuals now coming in, and this is as far as the Kerala University Amendment Bill row is concerned. Massive protest by the youth BJP workers. Look at those visuals that we're putting out on our screens, visuals coming in from Trivandrum. There, as we pointed out, you have the youth BJP workers who are undertaking this protest. All of this in the backdrop of the Kerala University Amendment Bill row. We'll try and get more details of what really is happening, but I believe these are BJP youth workers who are trying to push the barricades away. There is tight bandobast, security officials on the ground as well. Visuals that you see on your screens are coming in from Trivandrum. As I pointed out, all of this in the backdrop of the Kerala University Amendment Bill row. So what you're seeing on your screens is water cannons also now being used by security officials on the ground as the youth BJP workers continue to protest. My colleague Neetu is now joining us with more details. Neetu, talk to us about where these protests are taking place and what really is happening.
These protests are taking place outside the State Legislative Assembly. It's inside the State Legislative Assembly today. This bill, the University Amendment Bill, will be introduced, which is aimed at curtailing the power of the governor as far as the appointment to the for the vice chancellors to these universities are concerned. So the BJP's Yuva Morcha have taken out this protest march outside the State Legislative Assembly protesting this. The protests are over at the moment.
Okay, so you're saying the protests are over. So the visuals that we were seeing where water cannons were used on protesters, that protest is over, as Neetu is pointing out. But talk to us about the backdrop of what has actually led to these protests between the BJP and the left.
See, the government, the face-off between the governor and the government has been going on for some time, and it has actually reached its peak with this bill, this bill that is being introduced in the State Legislative Assembly today. So one of the major changes that this bill will bring in is that from now on there will be a 5-member search selection committee which will be giving actually 3 names to the governor for the appointment of vice chancellors. So these 3 names, they should basically have a majority by this search and selection committee. Earlier, it was only 3 members. So what the criticism is that since this committee has been reconstituted with 5 members, with a nominee from the governor, the chairman of the Higher Education Council, State Higher Education Council, they're saying that with this composition, the opposition criticism is that the government will have majority. So if the government wants any of the names to come in this, it is easier for the governor, and the governor will have to choose from one of these names.
Okay,
so this
Neetu,
is why they're saying that this is to curtail the power.
Okay, Neetu, thanks a lot for getting us all those details.